Aloha from Maui. So I'm still here in Maui and doing some work here and attending a relationship program that Tony Robbins puts on. It's been quite an amazing couple days so far. What I wanted to say today is happy full moon and share some insights about what the full moon can mean. Typically I do some sort of ritual or short meditation for the full moon, and it's a time of high energy, and it's a lot of times when the full moon happens people feel maybe more emotions, they might feel more energy, tends to happen where there tends to be more crime actually during the full moon. And what I typically do is I'll read an astrology report to kind of get an idea of what the energy is of that full moon, because they all kind of have different themes. But the general theme that I've discovered over the past couple of years is that it's always about shedding a layer of skin, releasing old stuff, old limiting beliefs, old patterns, to become a more shiny, bright version of you. And I was sort of getting a little frustrated with reading the reports because I was like, it's always the same kind of underlying theme. And then I was thinking about it today. Well, it makes sense because the moon is the feminine energy. It's like the moon cycle, right? And everyone has feminine energy and masculine energy. So even the people who are more masculine in nature are going to feel the energy of the moon because it's going to connect with their feminine side. And so ultimately the moon cycle, you start with the new moon of basically there's very little moon that you actually see in the sky, and it's like the new beginning. It's the start, and that's a great time to set the intention. And then you build up and you go through all these different things until you get to the full moon. And the full moon is that time where you've got all this stuff that maybe you've discovered, or energies that you are realizing no longer resonate, and then it's time to just release, let it go, just like the women's menstrual cycle. And so it's a time of letting go, releasing, letting another layer of skin shed so that you can show up and really expand and be brighter and more in alignment with your truth. So I highly recommend, if you feel inclined, to do a little meditation. If you want, you can look up an astrology report, but sometimes if you just, as you meditate, allow yourself to open to the energy of the moon. And from there, you can maybe get a message of what it means for you. And anyway, I hope this brings some insight to you. And I find that when I connect with the cycles of the moon, and just with the cycles of nature, you just start to feel more in tune with the rhythms of how life is flowing. And you just get more into that natural rhythm. And I think that really aids in being in that synchronistic flow. And that's a beautiful place to be because opportunity just flourishes. Connection is showing up everywhere for you. And gratitude comes very easily. So sending you all love and good luck shedding those layers today. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment or reach out to me through messaging. Have a beautiful day. So much love.